Hey people, it's Leo
What's
and
up,
Danny's
everybody?
show, blah, blah, blah. The real thing is, I put on one of Leo's rings to look real cute.
That's right. It's not my ring. I bought him a ring. I bought him those rings. They're now Danny's. I gave them to him.
Either this ring is shrunk since you bought it, or my finger is fattened.
Now, everybody, if the fingers, they get bigger and they get smaller. You know that, right?
Either way, I had to use a bit of SPF 30 lube all over the ring to get it across.
Did you get the anxiety taking it off? People freak out, man.
I haven't taken it off yet, so that's something to keep an eye on. If it starts getting real tight and swollen and red around this finger around minute 20, Danny might need medical attention.
Taking it off, huh? So, yes. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. I went out with producer Ben to the park this weekend.
That's fun.
Threw around a pigskin.
Did you kill it?
Put on these glasses. This is the only way I was going to do this justice store. What, do I look good?
Wow. Okay. Those are I mean, obviously you have good eyes, so those aren't prescription.
I told you last week I was thinking about making a run at professional baseball.
Yeah, you did.
Scratch that.
Professional football?
Yes.
Wow, really? Would you
Ben,
think you'd be the smallest guy in the NFL as far as weight? Now, is there a kicker smaller than Danny?
shut up. None of that matters.
Yes,
All that
it
matters
does.
is raw talent and eye discipline.
Okay, were you
eye discipline is what matters.
eye discipline?
On either side of the ball, my eye discipline was unparalleled by anybody else currently in the league.
What do you mean? You just saw the field?
On defense, because Ben was playing QB when I was on defense, I faked him out. I would I'm looking at that Shar-Pei that's walking past in the park. I'm checking out that oak tree.
Yes.
He would think he had a clear shot to our other roommate, Noah. Hand up, blocking it.
Nice.
I was like a badger chasing down a lizard. That's how tight the coverage was on Noah.
So speed didn't matter because you've openly admitted that you were one of the slowest guys.
It's changed. I've gotten faster.
Really?
Nobody could escape me.
Are you saying because you're in better shape than your roommates, you're faster
I don't know
than them
what it is.
currently?
I'm not a scientist. I'm
you're
not a
fast
sports
right now.
physical athlete trainer. I'm fast.
You're fat, like what kind of fast?
Dude, I'm saying...
Explosive,
I'm
or do you
saying-
get going like a horse?
I'm saying...
Are you just...
Leo, a horse can't even make eye contact with me when I'm in full sprint.
Holy shit.
Hey, if they put me on the defensive side of the ball right now, this is what people would be saying.
Yeah.
TJ Watt,
Oh my God.
Aaron Donald,
Wow.
Danny Mullen.
Wow.
I'm going to be one of the top 3 pass rushers in the NFL.
People don't know this about you, but Danny's he's a solidly big football fan.
I would be the first guy to windmill double leg sack Tom Brady. He'd be up here. I'd come in just...
I'm pretty sure the league wouldn't like that. I'm pretty sure there's something that everybody has a deal where they can't hurt Tom.
You know why they wouldn't like it?
Why?
Because they'd have to use 3 linemen covering me.
Oh my God.
I'd be the first guy to routinely get triple teamed.
Would you then have the best interviews after the game? Just
Yes.
Absolutely unbelievable interviews.
I'd give an interview like I'm giving right now, but plus liquor.
Would you? Okay, so you'd be getting hammered in the locker room.
I'd be getting hammered before games,
Would
baby.
you be banging girls at halftime?
Once I signed on the dotted line, I could do whatever I want. Because I'd make sure to include that in my contract.
You telling me would you be banging girls halftime?
$90 million up front guaranteed.
Jesus.
Beachfront property in Malibu. Can bang girls on sideline at halftime.
Sideline.
That's my contract.
Just openly have sex with women on the sideline with families, little children watching.
You heard me, right? I just said I would do it.
Openly.
I wouldn't have said it if I didn't believe I could do it.
Would you be making love to these women, or would you just be using them, just barely like a step above masturbation?
It would be a step below masturbation.
Step below masturbation?
Because I respect myself. I wouldn't have no respect for these broads I was tagging on the
Oh
side.
my God. So you're telling me you'd be one of the most intriguing and just explosive players in the league.
I'd change the game.
You would have a bombastic, crazy interviews. You'd be hammered during these interviews. And you'd be having open sex with women on the sidelines.
I'd make Conor McGregor look like Hillary Clinton in a
Would
post-fight interview.
Would you be you'd be like a fucking Joe Namath on steroids.
I don't know anything about Joe Namath.
Joe Namath was just like the biggest lady. He's like the Jeter of the football league. Dude.
Okay, I'd be like him.
He wore a fur coat like,
I like
on
this
the
guy.
sideline. He wore a fur coat on the sidelines. He tried to kiss one of the reporters once. He would have gotten me too in today's world.
He tried to kiss a reporter, huh?
Yeah, he tried to kiss a reporter.
I like this guy's style.
Now, when he was like 57 too.
What's up with you, Leo? So,
What's up with me, dude? I fucking watched the Yanks, dude. Yeah,
Dude.
my team. We're 1-1 against the Stros. I know you know they call baseball the thinking man's sport. I was gonna say, I'm surprised you're not into baseball, Danny. It is the thinking man's sport after all.
Did you just refer to the New York Yankees as we?
Yeah. I'm fucking in there. I'm in, dude. One of their on-field reporter, Meredith Morakovich, She follows me, and A-Rod follows me. You don't think I'm involved?
That's a pretty compelling argument that you're involved.
I'm involved.
That is pretty good.
I'm definitely involved.
Don't you? So A-Rod was watching The Bachelor, I guess, which that show Leah was on.
I think J-Lo was watching it probably.
And then so A-Rod liked your style because he could sense you were a total fucking scumbag.
Scumbag just like him,
The scumbag brethren.
We sexed and we apologize.
So there's Skull and Bones. There are many famous secret societies. There's got to be a scumbag secret society. Well, if there was, I think Jeffrey Epstein probably held the key to that.
Yeah. Do you think obviously he was murdered though, right? Don't you agree with that?
Oh, of course. Of course. And then that photo just came out of him with Bill Gates, too.
What?
Dude, so he was allegedly a hedge fund manager. That was what would be at the top of his resume.
Yeah.
There's no way a fucking hedge fund manager is hanging out with Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Bill Gates, a bunch of other important people.
This guy was supplying the pussy.
This guy was supplying the underage fucking pussy.
Yeah. Do you think they treat him like we treat Inland Iggy?
I think he was a little too handsome.
Yeah,
and I think
he was
probably
a handsome guy.
And he probably fucked a couple too many bitches for.
Inland Iggy gets plenty of pussy.
He gets mountain girl. He gets mountain girl. The Jeffrey Epstein thing, but even if you were supplying underage hot pussy to guys like Bill Gates and Bill Clinton, I mean, those guys could always just take a private jet to Cambodia and fuck a 5-year-old.
Jesus.
It's true. Man. It's true they could. Even him providing, and I saw one of his prostitutes who came out and has been talking about all this. She's obviously a mess now. She's in her 40s, but even when she was younger, she wasn't that hot.
Are you saying she's in a mess because she had like a drug-riddled adulthood, or like after the rape or whatever, if she then got into the terrible things and now looks like shit, or just she's a mess because she's 40?
No, I'm saying women expire sexually at 27.
Oh, so you're saying any woman at 40 is a mess?
Any woman at 29 is a mess.
Oh, 29 is a mess. Got it.
You better be young and tight to step to the D-mole.
Tight.
I demand the best. Yeah.
I believe you had some kind of intercourse. Yeah, you did with an older Asian woman in Tahoe. That was it was definitely not young, Danny. And you enjoyed it.
I was on a couple drugs that night, namely cocaine. I was on cocaine that night. That was the last time I did it. So I had one for the road. I stepped about 8 years above my bracket. What's wrong with that? And you know what?
I support it. I loved it. I support you can have sex with anyone. I think that it would be a funny video if we just went around to senior homes and you try to sleep or make out with old ladies. Sleep would be hilarious. If you try to sleep with old ladies they're in their 70s in old folks' homes all over in a certain part of the town, maybe
it could be a good series
by the beach.
It could be the answer to the worst town in America. Yeah. Hey, and in all seriousness, that 30-something girl I banged in Tahoe had the nicest ass and body.
There you go. I mean, it
was amazing.
I've had great experiences with older women. I don't think we're definitely not ageist here.
I'm a little ageist. That was my one exception. I was proved wrong, but it's going to take another cocaine bender for me to try out another old lady, and I'll report back to you. Yeah,
another cocaine bender.
Until then,
nice.
18 to 21. That's Danny's window.
So you do believe that Epstein was murdered?
I believe he was murdered, but what I was getting at was I don't think young, good-looking pussy, and then the girl, again, that was 40, she actually wasn't that hot even when she was in the prostitution ring.
Yeah.
And I think she was 16, so I'm extrapolating a little bit what she would have looked like at 18, 19. She wouldn't have been that hot. That doesn't explain how this guy could get that close to those big guys.
So what was he doing then? Was he just cool? Maybe the guy was a fucking jokester. Maybe he was the funniest guy in the room. Maybe he's just the funniest guy.
He doesn't look funny. When you see a picture of Epstein, do you think jokester?
No, I don't.
He looks dead serious. Yeah. I mean, maybe on the fuck island there was some even more serious shit going on.
Yeah.
I don't. Maybe they were fucking 5-year-old Thai boys.
Yeah, maybe something weird like that. Yeah,
maybe that was the convenience, because I said you could take a private jet to Thailand, Cambodia. Maybe because now in LA, my roommates, they won't walk across the street to the dispensary to buy weed, and there's literally one right across the street.
We figured that out. Yeah, when we were going into Mecca.
Yeah, Bill Clinton.
At the end of the video.
Yeah, there's a dispensary called Mecca. Bill Clinton, when he wants to fuck a 5-year-old boy, he doesn't even want to get off the couch. So I think that's where Epstein came in.
Gotcha. All right, so it was laziness.
It was laziness.
Epstein was around and now had to take the fall the hard way because of laziness.
I think so.
Wow. Well, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I think we figured it out. And he was murdered. How do you think he was murdered in jail? Like, who did it?
I don't know. And whoever came to strangle him in jail If a guy came to strangle me with his bare fists and he had no weapon, that guy would leave with a broken arm, a broken nose, and all of his teeth knocked out.
What about me?
Yeah, that same thing would happen to you. Even worse, because I'd be so insulted.
I'm not saying if I came to strangle you. I'm saying if somebody came to strangle me, what do you think of my chances?
I think they'd be pretty good too. I think for me in jiu-jitsu, you learn specifically how to counter somebody choking you around the neck. So I would immediately break his arm.
Teach me right now.
It's going to be tough. All right, let's try this. Okay, yeah, we can do this. Why not? This is a new thing on the podcast.
Strangle you?
So if you came here, Ben, you want to control the mic? You want to push the mic in my face here? So if you came here,
I'm coming in. I'm like, fucking, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Mike, wait, we gotta let producer Ben, he's rounding the corner here, people. So if you can't see, Leo is taking a position inside my closed guard on the couch. For those of you, so right here, Ben, can you just make sure this doesn't tilt? For the people listening on Spotify, Leo, he's trying to strangle the life out of me here. Really go for it, Leo. Don't hold back.
You son of a bitch.
He's on top of me. It looks like he's making love to me missionary. That's the position.
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm going to lock down his tricep with my cross hand, my right hand. Yeah. I'm pushing his head aside with my left.
Oh, shit.
I'm stepping. I'm in position now. I'm curled over his face. Okay. Legs applying pressure to his head. You better check this out on YouTube. This is beautiful. And I'm about to hip up while controlling his wrist, hyperextending his arm. Right. And if Leo wasn't a friend of mine, this would be shattered right now. And I'm thinking about shattering it anyway, just because I don't think he respects me as much as I deserve to be respected.
Oh, suck a dick.
Ben, did you learn anything from that?
That was good. I like that.
I learned that Jeffrey Epstein has no chance against Danny Mullen.
Jeffrey Epstein had no BJJ fucking training, obviously.
So what would you do if a guy came into your cell and tried to strangle you?
I'd probably brawl, man. I'm strong. I'd probably fucking, maybe I'd do this. Well, now that I learned that, I know that. And maybe I'd have good instincts. I don't know. I wouldn't sleep in jail, man. I'm a light sleeper. I would have been up and I'd be like, hey, what the fuck are you doing, man? And then I knocked him out with a right hand, just like John Wayne. I'd be like, hey, man, what the fuck are you doing? And knocked him out with a huge right hand.
I wonder how the guy got within Epstein's proximity, because the second you see a big, bald-headed Russian guy with a leather jacket walking towards your cell with gloves on,
that's it.
You know it's time to fucking fight for your life right there.
Fight for your life.
So I wonder if they sent in, there's an undercover assassin who looks like a good-natured hippie guy at Venice Beach.
For sure.
He's got long hair. He's wearing John Lennon glasses.
Yeah, and that guy's the #1 assassin in the world, dude.
Exactly. And he comes in, he's like, what's up, bro? Yeah.
He's like Dylan. He's like, what's up? I'm Dylan.
Yeah, Clinton sent me. He said, you enjoy this strain of marijuana. It's a sativa. It's pretty good. I actually grow it in my own house.
What's up,
so
man?
he gets you all fucking high.
Yeah, gets you high.
And then he maybe even pulls out a Penthouse magazine. He's like, hey, man.
I've got this through security. You wouldn't want to know where this was, but take a look at this, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then he gives you 15 minutes by yourself to beat off. So then you're depleted of the baby batter.
Exactly.
And then you're all high.
Yeah. You're all high. You've succumbed to the masturbation, which weakens you. And then now...
If I can tell you how many times I succumbed to masturbation just today alone.
Oh, God. Today? Just today?
Just today. But, so you're high.
So you're high. He jerked off. You're dozing off.
I think he teaches you... I think he gets you to meditate, too.
Oh, he gets you to meditate.
Dylan's big into meditation.
Yeah, he gets him to... You're on the ground. You do the cross-legged pose.
Hey, man.
Maybe even some yoga, man. Who knows? Well, he gives you... he gives him a massage. He might massage him a little bit. That's going to ease him so he can get his hands on him. So he massages him.
Exactly. And then you know what he takes? He takes a deflated bike tire out of his knapsack or whatever his little hippie thing.
Bike tire.
Because then you wrap that around the throat and you pull. And there's no evidence of strangulation.
Right.
There's no ligature mark.
Exactly.
You pull that up. And then this guy, he probably does have a fixed-speed bicycle.
Oh, 100%.
Dylan, that's a really hippie thing to ride.
Yeah.
So he takes that off the fucking bicycle, wraps it around the throat.
Right. Gets him.
Dead Jeffrey Epstein.
Then puts it back on his bicycle.
Puts it back on his bicycle, and he probably actually is the guy who goes down to the hacky sack shop or goes and buys a new bong.
Yeah.
But he's just happens to be one of the world's best assassins.
He's the one of the world's best, and no one knows what he does. He's one of those guys in LA where you're like, how the fuck does that guy live in Venice, right on the beach? You know,
we should have been more careful in that Santa Barbara video. We were pissing off all those liberal hippie college
Honestly,
students.
yes. One of them could have been a fucking assassin, man. We had no fucking idea.
And
God,
Nico,
what's the world we live in?
Nico said the street art vendor I really pissed off during this weekend shoot had a knife on him.
And that's funny because I was hanging out with these guys. I was telling you that guy that does a wrestler video, like, take me down for $1,000, and they described the same guy. They said that guy came up to him and said, "I'll fucking take you down," and he had a knife in his back pocket, looked like a white cracked out dude with terrible yellow teeth.
To be fair, that's a pretty common character type
it is
out there in Venice
common
Beach.
character type, yeah.
Yeah.
He did tell you he was going to slit your throat, too, didn't he?
Leo's been telling me he's got this buddy who's a wrestler, allegedly a credible collegiate amateur wrestler.
Dylan Palacios. You guys can look him up.
Don't shout him out.
I didn't shout him out.
But this guy is trying to step to the D-Mole.
No, he didn't say he was. He said he would take you down. He didn't say he respected your BJJ.
He better
purple
respect
belt.
the BJJ.
When I
because if
said
he takes
you
me
were
down,
a purple belt, he was impressed.
I don't even.
He said he wants to roll with you. He didn't even say he wants to fight. He just wants to roll. Like, what does that mean? Just like a workout?
The roll isn't a good word. What will happen? Annihilation, massacre. Let's replace the word roll with one of those.
Does dude, you know what? It's a lot of male-to-male contact in that, dude. I always think about that. Like, I don't know, man. I would.
Leo, I don't like this gaggle of dudes that are coming in your wake. This Andrew Judge TV, this new wrestler guy.
Is a good guy.
I mean, what am I gonna have to do? Have a death match with both of these guys to get them out of your life? I think they're negative influences.
Like, well, you got Ruman in on a video now, and some of the fans seem okay about it. They seem okay with it.
With the Ruman video?
Yeah, so far, I mean, yeah, they seem okay with you giving it a shot. Like, one guy was like, "Oh, you gave Ruman a shot," like under your picture, like it's kind of a big deal again on the Danny Mullen
We'll see.
channel, you know?
Ruman has yet to post the Instagram picture of the three of us.
He posted it today.
Did he actually?
Yes.
I haven't been on Instagram at all today.
He posted it.
Oh, sorry, Ruman. I was about to go on some long spiel about how I was going to censor his face for the whole YouTube video.
He posted it.
What if I did that? What if I censored his face the whole YouTube video? And did like afterwards audio dubbing when we say Ruman actually be like Syed or I don't know. I know like one Muslim name.
He's he posted it. Okay. But yeah, what these gaggle of dudes? No, the guy. I hang out with him for like a sec, man. I don't hang out with any men really.
Wait, so Ruman, he posted the picture.
Posted the picture. He's happy to be on the channel. He's excited about the video. What else do you want? You're egomaniac now, man. You're an egomaniac now.
Hey. I'm paranoid. I'm like Joseph Stalin at the height of that shit. You know, Joseph Stalin, he slept with a bed sheet that was slit down the middle. So if anybody jumped on top of him, speaking of Epstein and strangulation, he could spring out and escape. And right now, I see everybody that's edging in on the Danny Mullen YouTube channel is a potential assassin, like Joseph Stalin saw him. This Andrew Judge TV, he wants a piece of this. And he's going to get a piece of this with the rings on.
Holy shit. You're
this
just
guy,
fight
this guy shitbag singlet wearing wrestler McGee.
I'll tell you
he's
this.
looking for a double leg. He's about to get fucking double knuckle sandwiches.
Shit.
He's about to be needing a lot of dental work, Leo.
Yeah, we talked about it today, actually. They were both saying they've been in many street fights, both of the guys, because in New York, like on the East Coast, people like getting more street fights than they do here in Los Angeles.
Not more than Danny Mullen.
You've
Danny Mullen spent
quite a
his
few.
youth backed up against a wall, throwing punches like a fucking fierce Wolverine as men descended from every direction.
And that's why you decided to do BJJ?
Dude, it happened. Yeah, just I would be backed up against the side of a bar, and there would just be dudes rushing in from two lines, and I would just be dispatching them. Just poof, poof.
Wow, just like a fucking Jackie Chan movie?
Yeah.
Wow, man.
And then they're like, have you seen that scene in Batman where the opening of Batman Begins, where he just kicks all those dudes' ass in the prison, and they're all rolling around moaning?
Yeah, that's you.
That was San Francisco in the marina in 2015 when I was in a bar.
Holy fucking shit. You know what? I could see it. I think that at some point we're definitely going to have a buddy cop movie, and you're going to have some gnarly fight scenes.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I'm just going to have like brawler scenes. I'm going to be just like fucking my fight scenes are just going to be brawls, Western style. And you're going to have to have like the really legit like BJJ moves, you know, like the real John Wick shit.
You know what I'm going to make the stunt doubles fight? Or the stunt doubles sign?
What's the stunt double going to do?
He's going to have to sign something.
Oh, really?
Death waiver.
And then you're just going to beat his ass all the time?
There's a 50% chance any of the stunt doubles have to fight me die.
You're just going to abuse the stunt double all the entire time?
Well, I'll assume the stunt double's trying to get in on my fame also. And I don't like that.
You know what's funny is they have to like do the fight before you do it, you know? So or he teaches you the fight, so it'd be hilarious if you just like beat the shit out of him while he's like teaching you the fight. I see a buddy cop movie in our future, bud.
Buddy cop movie. Again, I like the detective movie.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You're the detective, and I'm like Watson to your Sherlock.
Okay.
And we go around, and we just like, but you always bang abroad no matter what.
Of course.
Even if like the wife's 400 pounds, you bang her.
That'd be if we did a buddy cop movie or a detective movie. I'd be fucking the ugliest chicks.
Yeah, you have a sex addiction in it. You're a detective with a sex addiction.
One of the best writing choices in any comedy movie is in Artie Lang's Beer League. He's fucking a chick with herpes. That's the love interest, is a chick with herpes.
A chick with herpes. Yeah.
Good old Artie Lang.
Dude, you see his nose? He's coming back, man. He's doing shows, but his nose is really fucked up.
His nose is destroyed. He said he snorted coke that had glass in it.
Oh my god!
But I think, dude, he's been doing coke since the '80s, man. I think his septum finally just gave out.
Fuck, man.
It's tough, dude. He's been talking about it. I listened to... He won Stern over. Artie Lang was the comedian on the Howard Stern show for about a decade. He won him over by coming in and telling all of his cocaine stories. That's when Stern first started laughing his ass off. The clips on the internet. He's like, I like this guy. He's blue collar. Our audience is going to love him. They brought him on. But then once you've had that crippling addiction and you haven't gotten treated for it, that's going to resurface again. What the fuck? What are you doing?
What just happened?
Well, you realize we could hear that through our headphones, right?
Yeah, I didn't until now.
Well, that's interesting. We can have sound effects.
Producer Ben. Fired. You want that to be your fate?
Bring it again.
Been fired. He's been fired.
I'm going to take a third of this room for myself.
Oh, dude, what if like you fire him and he just tries to sabotage the fucking podcast at every turn? That's all he does. Like he interrupts. He like makes a big effort to take up most of this room, so we have to like shrink the podcast.
He lights a chain of firecrackers and throws them in the middle of a show.
In the middle of a show, yeah.
That wouldn't be good.
Just
either.
runs across naked.
Just releases a toucan in here and starts flapping around, shitting all over it.
Just gets behind us when we're like focused and starts jerking off.
Ben, no more of that, okay? If you want to leave your producerial fingerprints all over the show, talk to me about it beforehand. We'll come up with some ideas.
No more, Danny?
No more of that. That was the most mistimed sound effect I've ever heard.
It was an honest mistake. It was. I'm okay with it, Ben.
It was unacceptable.
No, now I'm just going to go off the board.
Also, people, we have a certain Nerdballer TV coming in soon for a show.
Very nice.
He's bringing in a chick who he now manages, aka is probably fucking. And don't worry, I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I'm absolutely going to get to the bottom of it. Nice. See, when we bring in because I love Nerdballer, but this girl, she does not have the protection. So when we do a show like this in the future, I want us to have a good cop, bad cop wheel that Leo and I will spin to figure out who it's going to be.
Oh, yeah.
But you want me to be the inaugural bad cop?
Oh, I would like nothing more, Danny, than you being the bad cop today. Which, first of all, come on. Did I really have a choice? You were going to be the bad cop.
Exactly.
You're actually going to rig the wheel so that you stop it on bad cop every time. Like it's gonna be like 400th episode in a row.
Yeah.
Danny Mole's bad cop again.
I'll attach a couple fishing weights.
My bad cop. Like I'm gonna have to work on my bad cop. I'm gonna be like, so young lady, do you? How's your trip? Like,
yeah. It definitely comes more natural to me. Everybody talks about that. Yeah. How I'm definitely more the natural bad cop.
And it's good. I think it's a good dynamic. I think it works. It works.
Yeah, the good cop, bad cop dynamic's great too, because that'll keep her from storming right on out of here.
I'm gonna pump your ego one more time. I was at so Mitch and me were having dinner at a Chipotle, and I ran into this guy that shot. I was working this event maybe a couple of years ago. I was running a warped wall at an event, and this guy shot the behind the scenes for it. He sees me and he freaked out and was like, "Oh my God, I'm such a big Danny Mullen fan. This guy is doing God's work." And dude, the whole fucking Chipotle turned was like,
"Wait, this is a guy who has a legitimate job?"
Yes, he's a good videographer. He gets paid a decent wage to video, and he said he would of course help us for free, and he's like, I'm sure you get a lot of people asking, and I'm like, yeah, we get a few people asking, but he would be a good guy, because I met him just in the industry, just doing a good, he was doing a lot of videography work for it was a supplement company, BSN Supplements. So that'd be a good guy. Maybe we can have him come out and help us out. But anyway, huge Danny Mullen fan says that you are doing God's work, that there's really no one like you.
Yeah, what can I say? I agree.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he'd blow you.
Cool. I will take him up on that. His videography work, I can take or leave. That's one thing I want to start doing, though, is tuning out more from audience feedback, good or bad. Yeah. Because nothing good comes of it. When people tell you you're great over and over, it doesn't help. I mean, maybe it encourages you to keep going, but also all it does to me when I see comments, Danny, you're a genius, this is the best video. Now this video is going to have like 5 comments and 2 of them are going to go fuck yourself. But all it does to me is it just puts the pressure on the next week to make the next week's video even better.
Yeah, we got to just put out content, man, and then they're going to be happy to see your face no matter what, man.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but I appreciate the fans. I can't spend too much time scrolling through the comments.
In essence, we do this for them. I mean,
I do it for myself, and I do it for the pussy. Speak for yourself, Leo.
Oh my God, you do it for the pussy.
I do it for a certain variety of fan with a big gash betwing their legs that gets wet once I start tickling it.
Oh my God, big gash?
Big old gash.
A big gash, huh?
Yeah.
Oh wow. You dive in head first. When's the last time you ate some pussy, Danny? I don't know if I should ask that, but
it was the girl I hook up with in Santa Barbara when I was up in Santa Barbara after we filmed the Santa Barbara video.
That's nice.
What were you about to ask me? Ask me anything you want.
So now, did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude, I owe. See, for me, a guy, unless you got a big old cock on you, like Leo allegedly does. I've seen the limp.
Shut the fuck.
It was a good sized limp cock. I haven't seen it hard.
You did say that. You did say I got to see that thing hard. I was like, Jesus, that is borderline homosexual.
Until I see that thing oiled up underneath this ring light.
Jesus.
With you stark naked and it's rock hard.
Jesus,
I don't know how big you
man.
are.
I don't know if I can give you that, bud.
I got to work with a man before I can say he's got a huge penis definitively. And when I say work with, I mean double team a lady.
If you've never seen Inland Iggy's cock hard, then have you?
He's shown me a picture of it, unfortunately, and it is disturbingly large. Hey, Ben, do you want to do right now? Do you want to check my Twitter for any of the questions people are sending in? Let's see. I just tweeted out.
I have it on I can check my Twitter on my phone.
Do you want Ben to do it though, so you can be more present?
Yeah.
All right, you animals. We're answering some of the Twitter questions we saw that were of substance.
So far,
does Nico have autism is not a question of substance. It's obviously true.
How do you deal with a FY? This is from YouTube, Real Visible.
You don't have to say their handles.
How to deal with an FYN situation when you or the other person caught feelings?
See, maybe the thesis of my entire YouTube channel is treat the Queen's English as it should be treated. That means no shitty abbreviations, no ready-made phrases like that ain't it, chief.
Big language guy.
Speak to me like I'm a human being, okay? No. FYN, I don't know what that means. A situation where you catch feelings.
I don't know. Fuck, but I don't know what the fuck FYN means. Well, a situation where you catch feelings, man. I mean, look.
That's too vague of a question. That's why we need to get these calls going so we can elaborate. What was that guy talking about, the college experience?
Yeah, what are your thoughts on the college experience? Do you want to go first?
I would say if I had to do college over again, if I was 18, first of all, I would have tried harder in high school. But I would go to a state college or a University of California, a public school. Agreed?
Yeah.
Never spend money on a private school. It's fucking retarded. Leo,
I agree. 100% don't. I was a big only public school guy.
Leo, how would you feel if I gave you $120,000 to deposit in your bank account right now?
That'd be fantastic. I'd love it.
How would you feel if I subtracted $120,000 from your bank account?
How many girls did I sleep with in college?
Doesn't matter, does it really?
I mean...
Does it really? $120,000 in the hole?
I mean...
Isn't it sometimes hard to get out of bed and fight through the day and do your laundry and talk to your cell phone company about the change to your bill? Isn't it hard enough without negative $120,000 in the bank?
I'm joking. Yes, man. Fucking spending money on a private school is not... Do not go and get student loans, guys. Listen.
Yes.
Go and apply for grants, apply for financial aid. Usually your state will pay for your college, especially if it's a state college. Private schools are money-making giants, juggernauts. You know, all they want is money. Like USC, for sure, you can get in there if you can pay for it. You're probably going to get in there. Now
you're going to get laid, but
you are going to get laid. Yeah, at USC. But yeah, continue. But what about the whole college experience, Danny? Tell them everything.
It's important.
It's important.
And here's why I think it's important.
Sure.
If you don't have something like college, which college, as far as getting laid is concerned, it's a shooting gallery.
Yeah.
It's like going out and shooting clay pigeons, except the clay pigeons are 3 times bigger than the ones that are like this that they actually shoot out of the machine.
Yeah.
And there's nowhere else in life where it's that easy, right?
Yeah, no, college is 100% the only time in your life where you're going to have a congregation of women your age, usually in their prime looks, that are outward thinking, and into hooking up and having sex with you, because that's what the world or the people have said they should do in college. So yeah, it's the easiest time to have sex with women, for sure. It's also a great time for you to find out who you are as a person, or
that's fucking wishy-washy, to find out who you are as a person. But here's what Leo did say is very true about the women. We're giving this guy concrete advice, right, Leo?
Yeah, we're giving him great advice.
I didn't find out who I was in college. I found out I was a huge douchebag.
Yeah.
Because for those 3 years that I was in an actual university, I was. But here's why going out and getting that hot pussy, as Leo described, is important. The guy who doesn't do so, or the guy who goes to some snowy liberal arts college where he's in the chess club and never even looks a lady in the eye, when that guy goes onto the workforce,
oh God,
and when he's in a cubicle next to an attractive lady, that guy is going to be Captain Creepo.
He's not going to know what to do, which is a lot. It's most people. I would say most people don't take advantage. Don't try to. Don't even try. They don't even attempt to talk to a woman.
Or if they do attempt to talk to the woman, they have no idea when she's interested or not. The signs that most adjusted people would take is, okay, this girl's not into it, cool it, get your head back into your computer and start working. They take as, I'm going to keep pushing.
Right. Now, and I have to say that
they could lose their career.
They could lose their career. Yeah.
They could be known as the office creep. There are serious social and professional repercussions for not working out the kinks.
You got to work out the kinks in college, man. You got to make the mistakes you made in college, because then the real world it's less forgiving.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Leo, he might have done a little too good of a job learning how to fuck pussy in college, because he got fired from his job.
I did get fired from my job later on, because I was on a reality show. Apparently, I sent a dick pic that was unwanted in college. They never said it was unwanted.
See, he got fired for something he did in college.
Yeah.
He was still working out the kinks.
Still working out the kinks, baby.
Our theory still holds up.
Our theory does hold up. Now, me and Danny had different college experiences. I would say Danny probably partied a lot more than me. I was an athlete. I didn't even really drink until I was done playing baseball my senior year. And then I was like, all right, I'll party the last 4 months at college a little bit. So I would drink some beers with the boys and go out to, some parties and stuff. But I'd say Danny definitely partied a lot, not in your junior college days, but I think when you got to UCLA and you were a frat guy, you have some legendary stories. So I'm sure you partied more than I did. Either way, it's an important experience that you have to do it. When you get your degree, no matter what anybody says, and Danny will tell you it's easy or whatever, but it's not easy. It took 4 years out of your life. It's a sense of accomplishment that you know that you put your head to something. You do something diligently for years, you get something. And that's important in life, because I feel like my friends that didn't go to college or didn't finish college kind of have like a different, they have like a different way of doing things in life. And I think that college gives you a good sense of what it takes to be, successful. Whatever. In my opinion.
I just went there because now I can tell people I went to UCLA and they think I'm smart. Next question.
Oh my God. All right, let's keep going.
Next question.
Something of value. Right?
Thank you for the people who sent in Twitter questions. You can just scroll silently, Leo, until you see something that catches your eye. We're working on it right now, people. We're working on getting a capital investment on this podcast, so we can get the phones, we can get the multi-cameras, we can get all the settings and furniture. We're going to have this place revamped sooner than later. But right now, we got to go with the less advanced forms of technology.
Yeah.
Hence Twitter and a smartphone. What do you got? Anybody saying anything interesting?
That's a girl asking for advice. I think this is cool.
About what? What does she want?
I need advice on how to get the guy I like. Should I be forward or sit back, wait to see if he makes a move? I think we should just answer because it's the only girl it's going to...
Yeah. So I think there's something definitely to be said for withholding sex.
Yes, I was going to say the same exact thing. Man, that is the key to getting a guy.
But I think she's curious, how does she even strike up the initial conversation with the guy?
Maybe, yeah. Erin. I probably shouldn't say her name, I guess.
Is she cute? Is she a cutie pie?
She doesn't. Yeah, I mean, I get. Yeah, I can't really tell, but let's say media.
Hey, here's how you get the guy, sweetie. You find @Danny Mullen on Twitter.
Oh my God!
You click on the envelope icon,
we gotta guess.
And you send him a fucking message.
No, don't do that.
Hey, Lorenzo Nerdballer TV's here.
Hey,
I think
what's
he-
up?
I think
Our
he's-
first guest on the podcast ever.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, we're gonna take a brief intermission, people. We're gonna get this set up for the guests, and I think Lorenzo, he's brought a female with him, so I think she might be able to help with this one.
Female.
All right. So we've resituated Nerdballer TV, YouTuber in Austin,
Good friend.
Texas.
Yes.
He's wiping his face with an oil-free wipe. What is this?
Smart. When you have the light shine on you, or you have oily skin, it looks shiny, and you don't want that. You want to look nice. Actually, you're pretty oily right now, Danny.
He entered the studio with a lovely lady. I believe her name was Priscilla, which he's obtained from somewhere or another. Where did the two of you meet?
It was some street in
Obtained,
Sacramento.
Danny? Jesus, he obtained her?
Was that the wrong word there?
Oh, I don't know.
Captured, obtained, found.
Where did you find this lovely lady, Lorenzo? Because I've seen the skag you pull off the streets of 6th, and she's a notch above.
Yeah, you know.
All the women in Lorenzo's video skags.
I meant to say skanks and skags.
okay.
Skag is heroin. You don't do heroin, do you?
I doubt
She shook her
it.
head no.
Not
Okay.
anymore. No, we have to keep her clean. So.
Yeah, that's an issue.
All right,
In
all right.
Los Angeles, it's pretty easy to get that stuff, especially in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
So keep an eye on
Yeah,
it.
Wait,
big
do you guys have
opioid crisis is heavy out here, man.
What's that, Lorenzo?
No, I was wondering if you guys have any, but it's fine. We can talk about that later.
Oh, I was asking about heroin. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I have some, man. Just
gotta
off
deal with it.
camera. So Lorenzo's been in 2 of my videos. You've probably seen them. The "Is That Racist" video or "That's Racist" video, and then the lovely Tesla, Austin, Texas. Because Lorenzo was the guy to fly us both, or he flew me out there.
Yeah.
Leo paid his own way. And
Did he, though?
How can you not be a friend of Nerdballer? How can you not be a fan of Nerdballer TV after
He's doing the work. He loves making great content for the YouTube masses.
I'm saying for our fucking channel, the things he's done.
Yeah, he's done a lot
The
for our
goddamn the cop scenario where he was pretending he had a bunch of warrants out and shit.
Legend.
And he had me on the hook for a solid 10 minutes that he'd raped a girl, ran a red light, and killed an old man. Yeah. And then he came into the STD clinic like a goddamn pro.
Right.
And he hung out in the belly of the beast after I did what Danny Mullen does and stirred up the hornet's nest.
Oh yeah.
You know,
for the masses of his, I mean, how many nuts has he provided for his followers?
We were talking about that today. So, because Nerdballer, can I talk about your income?
Yeah, I mean,
You're telling the IRS about all this, right?
Danny, Jesus, man.
I doubt they're watching this.
Oh, so Nerdballer is able to
No numbers though,
he's,
right?
He's able to scrape together no numbers, but he's able to scrape together about $20,000 a month.
That's a number.
Off Patreon. The business model being he's got his videos where he gets the girls to show their titties and their pussies out on the street. And
Pussies too?
No, so
sometimes.
actually, we've had actually no pussies yet. No,
Yeah, Danny, what's
gotta change.
no, but
gotta change.
it's gonna happen.
Starting rumors, Danny?
That's in the future, but
Flash
it's,
a pussy.
It's
How do you
coming.
even do that? How do you flash a pussy? You know what I mean?
know,
You
it's
gotta-
very
you might wearing a
technical.
skirt. You move the underwear side. and then
Priscilla,
you
is
put
that why
your-
you're here today? Is that why he hired you?
to flash a?
She's shaking her head no again, so that's good. She doesn't do heroin and she doesn't show her pussy on command.
Yes.
I'm liking this girl
Wearing
more and more.
moccasins though. I like the moccasins too.
Are you Native American? Yes. So that's finally a yes. So you do hair. What do they?
Native
They do
American.
peyote, the Native American. You do peyote? You know what that is? It's the cactus bud, and you put it in. I don't know what you do to it. Oh, she does that. She does a little bit of peyote, I think.
That's the first question you ask a Native American every time. Do you do peyote?
While we're on the subject of drugs, so Nerdballer, a $20,000 income a month is nothing to scoff at, and we were talking about that because guys can watch porn for free. But it's amazing to me that so many guys would rather see the breasts of real girls on the street versus see HD penetration in an asshole, which you can pay about $3 a month for on Brazzers.
It's pretty much free.
That's true, but you think about Bang
The
Bros.
high production stuff, though.
Gotcha.
What about Bang Bros? I saw them put a 10 million bid on some football stadium in Florida to get their name as the BBC, the Bang Bros Center.
Oh my
but
God.
BBC would have been great. It's
Yeah,
going to
would've
get
been great.
rejected. But they have $10 million. I mean, who's paying for that?
Yeah. You know, they say Pornhub has more views than YouTube.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Somebody, I'm gonna say it. Rumans was telling us that his dad he watches porn all the time.
All the time, he said?
He said
Yeah, he said he caught him watching
He says
porn,
he
yeah.
frequently comes home and he can see his dad's computer screen in the living room through the front door,
Right.
and he has to turn and knock because his dad is so frequently beating himself silly to some co-ed getting pounded up the ass.
I mean, look, he's an older Pakistani man.
He's Muslim. So if
what does that have to
I'm
do with
saying
anything?
an old, devout Muslim man is still cranking it to Pornhub on the daily.
Well,
it means everybody's cranking it to Pornhub on the daily.
I'm sure that one of the 5 times he prays to Mecca during the day, or 6, I don't know.
5, come on,
5,
man.
right? I'm sure he's apologizing for his sins. I don't think he's going to go to hell or anything for that.
That's true.
I think it's okay.
Is that what you do when you're praying? You apologize?
I'm pretty sure
it's not like a
I
confessional
don't know if it's an
booth.
apology, but it's, it's,
We need to bring a room on in here to clarify some of this.
Things. Look, porn is rampant, man. I'm not. To be honest, I watch porn maybe once a month. It's weird. I don't really
$1 billion industry.
I'm one of those guys.
Leo's lying. Leo,
No,
always,
I don't. I'm
he
not
puts this
lying.
out here because he's hoping hot chicks are going to be watching the podcast.
It's not true. I think
He
women
wants-
they love porn nowadays. I'm sure. Do you watch porn, ma'am?
She watches a lot of porn.
She doesn't watch porn.
Hey, Ben, do you mind adjusting the camera so it's a
we
little more
should
centered on
introduce her
us?
to
I'm
Inland
sorry.
Iggy.
Yeah.
Maybe they'd hit it off.
Do you? So Priscilla, come over here. Take a seat on or between somewhere or do something. The people want to see what you look like. I introduced you as a lovely lady who does peyote, who's a Native American.
We don't know that she does peyote.
You're right, Ben. It's just,
we don't. She never confirmed she did.
There's
peyote
there's a strong probability. So how did you meet this Lorenzo character here?
I met him at my part-time job.
What's your part-time job? Please tell.
I'm a receptionist at 24 Hour Fitness.
Wait, why does it sound like she's like on the witness stand?
Because, well, I wanted to get to the...
She's making it sound like that. She is answering the questions very deliberately.
The reason I wanted to get to the bottom of all this, because I know a favorite practice of Lorenzo is frequenting strip clubs to find women for his videos. And I wanted to make sure Priscilla wasn't on stage
He told us
shaking
that
ass.
in confidence, Danny. He told us that in confidence.
There is no such thing as confidence when it comes to Danny Mullen's content.
I found
Everybody's got to know every
I found
detail.
out that.
Priscilla, I forgot what you actually did for a part-time job. What was it? It wasn't a stripper?
24-hour fitness receptionist.
24-hour fitness receptionist. Okay, and so what are you doing now in the YouTube world? I want to hear about your aspirations.
So I want to spread culture and try exotic foods, do mukbang and ASMR.
So you want to get paid...
To eat.
So basically dudes are going to masturbate to you scarfing down your dinner.
Yes.
Are you confirming that that's probably what they're going to do, or you're guessing? Like, is that, or do you know that that's probably what's going to happen?
Well, a man has free will. He can do whatever he wants.
I see.
I like how she tried to slip it by that she's spreading culture. This is all about beating meat, sweetie.
Is the ASMR, is that part of the reason you have the nails? Is that an
Yes.
ASMR thing?
What
So
was that nails?
this is what disgusts me about YouTube. Leo, he knows. Lorenzo, he knows too. How hard do I work at my craft?
I mean, I know that you work very hard. It stresses you out. Like sometimes you can't even get an erection, so it's difficult.
But don't say that in front of Priscilla. Come on. It's true, though. I cannot get an erection sometimes, frequently on Wednesdays right before I post my videos. And there are people out there making millions off eating a burrito or a bowl of Thai food.
Well,
that is true.
Yes. Who are these people? Though? You don't know their struggle, though,
It's
Danny.
Priscilla. It's Priscilla.
Well, Priscilla, how many subscribers do you currently have?
I have 76.
The channel just launched, by the way, a week ago.
76 people.
Yes.
Priscilla, you haven't quit your secretarial job, or was it a gym you work at?
She's a receptionist at a 24-hour fitness, Danny. Jesus Christ.
I wouldn't yet. But Lorenzo, this is the thing I'll say about Lorenzo. The dude's a shrewd businessman. Not only is he making that $20K a month on the YouTube, he's also making roughly $38,000 annually off renting out apartments.
Really?
I just
That's
made that up.
pretty
I wanted to
amazing.
give another exact number for the IRS.
He's an absolutely amazing businessman. That is true. And I've seen he also is hung. That's part of it. We don't say that all the time. But
I've seen
he
his
is-
dick.
Yeah, it's hung. He has a
Leo, you
very
haven't seen it. Quit pretending like you've seen
large
his
cock.
dick, Leo.
Really? What you? Whatever.
This actually is a good segue. Lorenzo, are you tagging Priscilla?
Like tag your
Wait,
it.
tagging? Why would we use the term tagging? Where did you find that? Where did that come from?
Priscilla, do you know what I'm asking?
I like to keep things strictly professional when I work with my female talent.
Nice.
I'm a very
He's a
professional.
man of virtues and he has morals, Danny. I'm
Yeah.
like you.
I remember a scene of us in a cornfield deep in Texas, and there was a topless girl in a van with me. And it parked in an empty cul-de-sac. Is that strictly professional? That was for one of his videos.
Well, I'm sure there was an illusion, Danny. Maybe he was trying to allude to the fact that there could have been sexual activity, but there probably wasn't in reality.
I'm just saying, with Nerdballer TV content, professionalism is in big quotation marks.
Well, we never let the lady answer. I mean, if she'd like to, she can clarify
Yeah,
this
she
for
can
us.
go ahead.
Have you indeed had sex with Lorenzo?
No.
Oh, okay. Is there any plan to?
No.
Okay.
Did you?
You don't know.
Just oral hand stuff so far.
No.
No problem.
I was gonna ask if we could maybe have her demonstrate some of her ASMR skills on with like an apple or something on the mic here.
Ben, do you want to go retrieve some sort of food?
Yeah,
from
do you have any food that we could
Danny is the leader of House Vegetables.
get? I would say, do we have an apple? You think?
We have an apple. And you know where my shelf is?
What
would you
would
prefer?
be a
Something
good
crunchy.
something crunchy?
Yes.
I'm going to try out this AMR.
ASMR.
What does that stand for?
A simulation is it? What is it?
Sexual.
ASMR. It's
another one of those acronyms I don't like at all.
audio,
Sounds.
sound,
Must.
It's okay.
regurgitate.
But so, Priscilla, you must be looking forward to this. It sounds like a pretty cush gig. It sounds like there's not a lot of stress in the ASMR game.
Well, look, Danny, she still needs a videographer. She needs to edit the video, Danny.
So
I don't think you do edit them. That's the point, right? You have just complete the meal from start to finish.
Well, what? She's gonna put proper fucking phone up and just film it? I'm sure she needs HD. They need HD sound. They need a good mic. They need a super good mic. That's why I'm saying the ASMR is gonna sound great on this mic.
I think it's a big tub of baloney.
Really? You think ASMR is baloney,
I think
Danny?
it's baloney.
Why are you talking shit about other people's professions?
As somebody who
crunchy. We need
edits-
something.
No,
Okay,
he's got
there
an
we
apple.
go.
He's got an apple.
We got an apple.
Priscilla?
Has it been washed?
Apples can be crunchy.
My opinion might
Yeah.
change. Hey, this is a more expensive mic, Priscilla. Eat into
Yeah,
this
yeah.
one. Eat into this one. Don't worry about the sticker. Don't. You're
No,
burn-
we
you're-
need to get the sticker off.
She's
Danny.
burning
Fuck.
audience
You want me to get the
time,
sticker off?
and
I already
audience
got it.
attention span is important with my content.
Yeah, put it on him.
Very
jerk.
disrespectful. Very
Such a
disrespectful.
jerk.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
Eat this apple. Don't be shy.
That sounds good. Wow. Danny, are you aroused?
I'm trying to decide if I'd rather masturbate to this or an Asian girl getting skull fucked in a hotel bedroom.
Jesus Christ,
both-
Danny.
both are in the-
Why a hotel bedroom? And why does she know English? Like, what does this?
I'd prefer if she didn't.
Does she have parents
No,
that
of
care
course
about
not.
her?
Of course not. She's an abandoned
Okay.
Thai orphan. But no, so I could see why it was a little bit arousing. This is an expensive mic. It sounded
Yeah.
good in my headphones, but I would still rather masturbate to the Thai girl getting skull fucked in the bathtub.
Well, Danny, you got to give it a chance, buddy. You barely watched it. I mean, you didn't see it on HD in front of a
A
big
question.
screen.
What if she did this topless? Just throwing it out there.
Yeah. What if she did it topless?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk about. So is that your master plan, Nerdballer, to eventually start getting girls topless while they eat food? Is that your innovation?
You combine two of life's pleasures. I mean, it can't be bad.
He's a mogul, isn't he?
If
he
I
is
gave
a
away
mogul.
all the secrets, it would,
Give my audience an idea of what to expect from Priscilla in the coming months.
Well, I think the first thing they can do is subscribe to her YouTube channel, Priscilla Moon.
Yeah,
We'll see
let's
about
get her to
that.
let's get her to 1,000, boys.
We'll see about that. We'll see about that.
We'll see about that.
We'll see about that. But
But
Lorenzo,
okay, I will say this: there will be a Priscilla Moon Patreon.
Okay.
so I think you're actually something of a genius here, Lorenzo. If I'm understanding this correctly, not only is she going to be doing ASMR like so many other bitches are doing out there on the internet
Why
right
would
now.
you call them bitches, Danny? That is just a term that isn't needed right now.
I
Why?
apologize. So many other women are out there doing it right
yes,
now.
women.
Leo's gonna, or not Leo. Leo probably is gonna start doing it too. Lorenzo's gonna start removing clothing on top of the eating.
He's gonna wait. What?
Wait, I'm reviewing my
Start
clothes.
this trend. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that's not.
He's gonna come into the background with a morph suit and start
already-
taking her top off.
Lorenzo, that already exists.
It does
right?
exist. If you go on Pornhub and you type in ASMR,
Naked ASMR.
there's not very much, and it's not really good
Like
quality.
a girl fucks
Got
a
it.
cucumber. or something?
And it's to the point, to the same extent, why people would sign up to my Patreon. It's not that as hardcore. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't expect to see somebody do that. So again, she will have a Patreon. It will be a little bit different than what you find on
What's your percentage you're getting out of this?
I think it's 99-1.
You get 99%. You're a shrewd businessman. I said it once. I'll say it again.
And guess what? She's also renting one of his apartments. So
Are you
he
renting
gets
one of his apartments,
he gets
Priscilla?
one of those as well.
What are you doing in that apartment you're
I don't
renting?
know where that came
You
from.
keeping it clean?
Yes.
Take care of those floors. He doesn't want to do any steam cleaning after you move out. Especially with ASMR, there might,
Yeah, yeah, no,
No, it
Yeah.
gets messy. You should have seen us last week. We were in LA. The entire place was just covered with food.
Were you indeed naked for that one, Priscilla?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna work up to the whole
Do
nudity
you,
thing.
you plan to be naked at some point during the ASMR?
and
or-
please mic her up, Lorenzo, when she's speaking. Also,
So my content is family friendly.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. Okay, nice.
Yes.
well, do
Danny,
you
a lot
advise
of-
third graders to be watching these videos?
You're in the right place.
Look, it can just be a pleasing noise. Some people go to sleep listening to people chew apples.
Well, also,
do you do that?
Yeah.
my videos just aren't going to be ASMR. It's going to be,
Gotcha.
I would say, mostly about 65% food vlogs, me
Oh,
trying exotic foods.
Nice.
But to reel in the
What's your
people,
favorite food? What's your favorite cuisine?
I like Korean food.
Korean food, nice, like
Yes.
Korean barbecue. And
No, like actual Korean dishes.
It's not the only thing Korean she likes as well.
Priscilla, aren't you worried that if you represent yourself as family friendly and then people start seeing a link to that Patreon where you're showing the tatas?
Well, who said Patreon? People have a lot of Patreons that are.
I just want to make sure you're representing to the people the true nature of this endeavor here.
All I said there was going to be a Patreon. I didn't say exactly what would be on.
Okay,
Patreon.
I like it. And I trust Lorenzo. You know why I trust Lorenzo? Because he makes about 100 times more money than I do annually.
What is so? What do you think about the idea that what Priscilla, right? Sorry.
Yes.
What do you think about the idea that if you did do this nude ASMR, your channel would probably be a lot more successful quickly, as far as like instead of you having to build it up? But do you ever think about that? Is that something that crosses
At
your
first,
mind?
I definitely did think about it, but
Right.
my entire goal is not to, use my body
Right.
to rise to fame. I would rather rise to fame by doing what I love to do.
Right.
What do you love to do?
I love it, learning new cultures, trying new things.
What's your favorite culture?
My favorite culture?
Mm-hmm.
I like Korean culture and Japanese
What do you
culture.
like about
That's
Korean
nice.
culture?
I like how they're so much more polite
Nice.
and
They are
speak
polite. I'll
and
say
speak
this,
formally.
I disagree.
My buddy was
Every other Korean I meet's a raging asshole.
My buddy was he used to work in the Dodger clubhouse, and he said Ryu, the Korean pitcher, had a huge penis, 10 inches.
Have you noticed a larger trend of penis size on Korean men?
Actually, the Korean men I've been with have been bigger than any American man.
That's what I'm saying.
I've
They
been
have
with-
huge dongs.
I knew I didn't like
the
'em.
Koreans are hung, my friend.
How many Korean men have you been with physically?
I have been with one.
Did he play baseball?
See,
by
that's
chance?
not a large enough sample size. That could have been just an outlier.
He probably played baseball.
Possibly.
So, am I correct in thinking, Priscilla, that you work backwards? You sleep with a man, and then you learn about his culture. You sleep with another man, you take a look into his culture.
Because Danny learns about his culture of the women he sleeps with before he sleeps with them, for sure.
Yeah, it seems like you're reversing it.
Not necessarily. I've been with the same man for about 2 years now. So,
Oh, you have a boyfriend.
yes.
Oh, he's the Korean. You have a Korean boyfriend.
Yes.
That's why she's hyping it. She's lying. She's hyping up his cock size so he doesn't get mad at her.
Well, that's
Yeah,
a good girlfriend.
exactly.
You know?
What about before the Korean man? Have you ever been with a man of color similar to Lorenzo?
No.
You have not.
No.
What?
And I don't like how vigorously you shook your head and said no. It seems like you're somewhat closed off to the African continent.
No. Not at all. I've just only
So
been
soul
with.
food would
Did you
Hispanic.
detect that a little bit though, Leo?
Oh yeah, I did. It was a natural to test, almost like a. It was
Lorenzo.
I mean, she
ethically
told
wrong.
me straight up when we first started, she's not doing any soul food. So
She said no
I got
soul
the
food?
hint. I got the hint right there.
She said no soul
I
food.
really like soul
Collard
food.
greens?
I
You
love
don't like
soul food. I love soul food almost as much as Korean food, to be honest.
Like what's
Like
your favorite
gumbo?
dish in the soul food region? What would you say?
Gumbo or jambalaya?
Jambalaya, nice.
Yes.
Priscilla, you have to not date a man of a certain race or a certain religion. What is the last guy you would date based on his race or religion?
I don't know.
What about like a German?
Yeah.
German.
What about Germans?
Yeah. What about Germans?
It just really depends on his personality
Okay,
and his
he's
looks,
very
to be honest.
creepy. He says
Yeah, that's a no.
strange things. Like,
It's a no.
that's like
he'll say things
anybody
like, I have already
creepy.
poisoned you, just as a joke.
What about like the cliche 5'3" Mexican dude at the Potbelly who's like 40 years old and mows lawns?
But has an amazing personality, and he's very funny, great with kids.
I would say no.
What about
said no,
but when you
but,
settle down and
he's
want to
great
raise a
with
family
kids.
someday,
Yeah, yeah.
you want a guy like that.
He's great with kids, and he has a great sex drive. No idea how to pull out.
It's a no for me.
They do have lots of children, those Mexicans.
I
Leo.
know
He ain't
they do.
exaggerating there.
So no, still.
Yeah, it's a no.
All right. What about a guy that has a mullet? He's about 6'4", has lighter eyes. He's has quick wit, very good vocabulary. Used to be his background comes. He went to UCLA. He has a strong writing capability and a very good mixed martial arts background, and can protect you. Has about an average sized cock. and is very sweet. Actually, he's a little bit of an asshole, but at the end of the day, he'll let you peg him in the ass.
Priscilla, if you were not with your current boyfriend, would you be open to pegging me in the ass after we dated for a couple months?
I only like Korean guys.
Oh, wow. Only Korean, not Japanese.
How are you going to be open to other cultures on your ASMR show if you only like Koreans? This is a bias that we can't overlook.
Yeah. She only likes Korean. So not Japanese or Chinese?
If they're handsome enough, yes.
Oh, so only
Like them.
Asian men?
Yes.
Okay, well, Danny likes Asian women, so he could understand that. What is that called? The yellow fever?
Yellow
Is that
fever.
Yeah.
Yellow feet. Well, so what about our producer Ben over there?
Producer
Stand up,
Ben
Take
is
a spin around. Take a twirl.
handsome man. Look at him there, yeah.
How old is he?
He's about 38 years old.
Oh, you gotta make a guess.
He's got a family. He's 14.
He's not 14.
23?
Would you have sex with him?
24? No.
Do you think he's cute?
He's good looking.
He's good looking.
He's a handsome man.
Producer Ben got the good looking.
What about Danny? Do you think Danny's good looking?
I think producer Ben's got this one pegged down. I think I don't think she's willing to admit another man's good looking in here.
Do you think Danny Mullen's good looking?
Yeah, y'all are all good looking, to be honest.
Oh,
I'm
thank
just
you.
not, interested.
I'm just worried. I'm a little bit more worried about how monotonous the show's going to get if she's eating sweet and sour pork and chicken chow mein every episode.
Yeah.
not
Those
on
from, is it any, what's a Korean
I'm pretty
dish?
sure.
If you're eating
Kimchi.
kimchi rice every episode, the people are going to flee. They're not going to subscribe.
Yeah.
No, like I said, I'm open to every cuisine.
You're
It's
open
not
to
every
it.
Only if
man.
they're- it's one of those
That hurts.
Korean fusion shows. Like they mix everything with Korean.
Yeah, kimchi tacos.
Kimchi tacos, kimchi lasagna, the whole nine.
I'm telling you, I think it's going to be in the best interest of your career if you drop this guy. Yeah, I
with
think
Dean
no,
Mullen?
not with D. Well, yeah, that actually probably would be a strong career move. I think the best move might be though to get with Lorenzo, because Lorenzo, he's got the social media career going on, and he's got the money. Danny Mullen can't
He's also
provide the
handsome.
same
He's
thing.
got a very beautiful green, almost green. Yeah, green
He's a
eyes.
wizard with his tongue
Only
too.
2% of the he is a wizard with his tongue. I've heard.
How'd you get so good? In fact, Lorenzo.
Yeah, is it the alphabet move? Is it?
Actually, there's this video on Pornhub that I just watched over and over.
I don't
you
believe
developed
it.
the technique?
He's making stuff
That
up. Right?
no, there's this
Wow.
there's this girl and she practices on another girl.
Wow.
And I just
Priscilla,
watched
how
that.
is he at oral sex?
I wouldn't know.
I was trying to get her to slip right there. I thought she'd be like, "Oh, he's pretty deep. Oh, fuck, a Korean guy. I love you." Producer Ben, my headphones keep cutting out. What kind of show you running here?
Is that are our levels good though? It's recording well.
It's my fault. It's distracting. I'm trying to conduct an interview.
Same, mine are too, but that's okay. Yeah, it might be
Yeah,
kicking the thing.
yeah, mine are
Make sure
too.
Your legs are a
Could we
little
fix
out, 'cause
this?
We might be
Oh,
kicking the.
is it me? Am I the issue?
This is a
Okay.
piece of shit. We got to get this thing revamped. All right, Priscilla, you were lovely. Do you mind if we just wrap up the interview with Nerdballer TV alone on the couch here?
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to deploy
Thank
you
you
back
so
to your
much.
chair with that apple.
Thank you for the
Okay.
ASMR and thank you for.
I'm still hard.
You know,
Yeah, can we get like one more bite or something?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah,
Get
go
in
for
there.
it. Bite that
Okay,
apple
okay,
again. Only get the better
okay.
mic on it.
Okay.
Can we DP this mic?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay.
See how it drips down her lip when she bites, like the juice? Yeah.
That's
You're gonna have
ASMR.
another
Huh?
camera angle zoomed in on that.
Nice.
I want to be frank, Priscilla. I don't get it.
Me neither.
I don't understand. But how
Well,
could you have any
Danny-
passion
Danny,
for a
just
career
like-
that you don't understand?
Danny, just like she doesn't understand other cuisines besides Korean, you don't understand ASMR yet. But everybody's got to learn something. You know, every day you learn something new. All right.
All right,
Today
well-
you learn that this ASMR world exists.
Perhaps I'll come around. I doubt it, but a passcode to that Patreon page is sure going to help. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because that's where she's allegedly going to remove her clothing.
Well, allegedly, we don't really know, but yeah.
But Priscilla, do you mind just taking a seat over there?
Yeah,
I'm just
of
going to
course.
finish this out with Lorenzo Nerdballer TV. I'm sorry. I'm also Lorenzo.
Well, that was interesting.
Lorenzo just confessed he has trouble editing the videos because he's got to stop every 5 minutes to jack off.
Well, I think that's. I would have to do that editing a fucking video about anything, Danny, and I'm pretty sure you've jerked off many times to your own videos.
All the time.
Yeah, exactly.
All the time.
I've actually to my own.
To your own
I mean,
videos.
because the thing is, I can't focus.
Because you have that kind of content that
Yeah.
it's women removing clothes,
But-
but Danny's content is mostly us engaging with unattractive males, so it's more surprising on his end.
I jerked off to a Dachau liberation video recently.
Oh my god!
I made a joke about the concentration camp, and while I was doing my research,
jerked
look
off?
what came up downstairs. Ben, I'm sorry.
Really?
Man.
Holy shit!
Producer Ben
man.
gets a little sensitive about the Holocaust jokes. I jerked off. That's a positive thing.
Wrong with you? Have you
I was
never
approving
seen-
of the juice.
How could you ever jerk off after? Did you ever watch Schindler's List?
Masturbated to it
You masturbated to Schindler's List?
That's a t-shirt.
during all 3 acts.
I masturbated to Schindler's List, dude. That is.
That's a t-shirt.
Yeah, that's gonna get him banned. Like once again, he's gonna put the merch up on his fucking Instagram. He's gonna. I don't get it. It's a joke.
I masturbated to
Why would they
Schindler's
take it? Why would they take that offense to that? I don't get it.
They took down a shirt that says Danny Mullen freed the slaves. That was the
And you know-
post
you
that
know what-
took my account down.
You know what? That
really?
a guy I was talking to today was like, yeah, and that's also like you didn't say anything specifically about which kind of slaves it was.
It's insane. It could have been a saying that meant like, "Oh, I saved the people from their boring white collar
Right.
existence." Those kinds of slaves, and then also
could have
even,
been an environmental thing. Who
Even if I
knows?
was specifying that I freed the slaves in the 1860s,
Yeah.
the African type. So I'm saying that I was like Abraham Lincoln. Is Abraham Lincoln a hate figure now? I don't fucking get it. Is it a
Right.
bad thing
Yeah,
to free a
exact-
group of people?
Yes, maybe it's like a PC thing. Like you freed the slaves of the PC world into the other world of enjoying content that's not PC.
Lorenzo and I, because Lorenzo has been in Instagram jail even longer than I had. We've talked about this. We just can't post videos anymore. Once he gets his account back, he's not going to be able to because we don't know what the fuck Instagram wants or allows.
We'll use mine as a guinea pig. Well, I'll put some weird videos on my channel.
Just post my videos
Yeah,
and see,
I'll post your videos.
see what happens. See how fast you get shut
That's
down.
so funny.
Yeah, the way I got my account back, people might be curious about this, is first of all, I was trying to pay people. It was going to cost about $1,000. None of those guys have gotten back to me. I had 3 of them allegedly working on it, but none of them have gotten back to me since it's come up, so I know they didn't do it because not 15 minutes after it was back, they'd be demanding their $1,000. What I told him to do is you get on Facebook chat support. There's only one way to talk to a real live person at Instagram or Facebook. They're too big of companies. They have too many users. They don't have the staff to support it.
Right.
You have to spend money on Facebook advertising. And if you do that, a little mini pop-up support window appears at the bottom of your screen.
Gotcha.
And I found it, opened it up,
Nice.
talked to this nice lady there, told her, I asked about her day, showed interest in her hobbies. And then after talking some bullshit about Facebook ads, I switched the subject to, hey, my Instagram account got wrongly taken down. And you mind sending in an internal appeal for me? She did so. 3 days later, guess who's back on the IG?
Wait,
That's
so
fucking
you asked
genius.
for the internal appeal, or did they offer?
I
the
fucking
internal
asked for it.
She asked and she said she was going to, but then said she couldn't help.
She said 3 days later that she couldn't help anymore and that she's not sure if it was going to work. But then a couple days later, it was back. And after a couple
Danny,
days after that,
Danny did tell me when we were on this last shoot, he said, I hope some random guy comes in and just has something on his computer screen. He's hungover from the weekend and just goes, whatever, approved.
That's what I
Doesn't
hope.
even look-
Like,
yeah.
because I have a lot of Indian fans, and I know Facebook they hire a lot of Indian people to. When I got my account back the last 2 times, there was a guy in India.
is there
Right.
a correlation between Indian fans and girls showing their boobies? It seems like one likes the other. And it's not the girls showing their boobies like the Indians.
I think the men outnumber the women in India. Maybe that's what it is.
There's definitely a stereotype that Indian dudes chase pussy hardcore on the internet.
In the comment section.
I would say about a great percentage of my subscribers are based out of India or Indonesia or in that region.
They're paying good top dollar.
See that white titty.
No,
It's worth
actually, for Patreon, to be honest,
Priscilla, how are you going to tap into the Indian market? Curry. Curry is the answer.
It's going to be Korean fusion with curry.
No, you're going to have to give up on this Korean obsession. You got to branch out. The money's in India and in the United States. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, I was just going to say, you'd be surprised about the amount of people who sign up, I guess, using their Facebook because their profile show. And it's just these family guys, these white guys with their kids, their family in the profile.
Wow.
Or with their girlfriend, their wedding profile picture.
And they're signed up
and
for Patreon?
and they're signing up. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I get a lot more of those.
Well, hey, man. I mean, everybody, things might be stale in the bedroom. Maybe their wives cheated. Who knows what it is? But either way, you're doing something good for society.
Or
man.
regardless of the sexual context, it's just very entertaining content.
You should
Exactly. It is very entertaining. I don't watch it for the sexual content. I
No.
watch it for the laughs.
you should test the loyalty of your Indian fans. Post a picture on Patreon of Mahatma Gandhi getting crucified. and see how they respond.
Oh
So
my God, Danny, what is wrong with you?
with no caption.
I actually,
Gandhi getting
Somebody could
crucified?
Photoshop that for you. Yeah, no problem.
No,
Just throw his face over Jesus's.
I actually just posted a photo of myself with Joseph Costello.
That's not the same thing.
Well, yeah, but the Muslim fans, man, the comment section, it was over 400 comments.
Wait, is Joseph Costello Muslim? He's
No.
Mexican, right?
No, yeah, he's like Hispanic.
Then what does that have to do? Oh, you mean the one where you guys went out with the Muslim girl showing
Well,
their titties?
I posted just a photo of them flashing the camera.
Tell
with-
us a little bit about that.
saw that.
I love this,
Yeah.
and I'm upset I didn't have a part in it. Lorenzo went out to 6th Street with a bunch of girls wearing the traditional hijab or burqa or whatever it is, fully cloaked, looking like ninjas in the Orient.
That is-
He went out with a bunch of those girls, and you were dressed as an observant Islamic man, correct?
I was dressed as a prince.
A prince. So just like our Muslim buddy
Ruman,
Ruman
yeah.
and I, we did this weekend. So the difference between our shoot with Ruman this weekend and Nerdballer's shoot is these women in the hijabs were all actually strippers, and they were all flashing their titties all over the streets and on video.
And
That's a
twerking.
wild idea
And
for a video.
twerking
And
too.
twerking, wow.
Yeah.
And tell us about the reaction you've got. I understand some of it negative.
Well, so I just only posted a photo today for the first time.
But what about on the street?
Oh, on the street. Wow. Okay, so I never get into any confrontations or fights on 6th Street. I almost got probably into 8 fights that night.
Wow, just
Yeah.
Muslim men.
Yeah, just half.
Ruman would have been pissed. Ruman
I
would
think
not
not.
have loved-
Roman would have laughed.
Ruman got a
Yeah.
little upset about some people's perceived Islamophobia this weekend.
Yeah, he did-
And they were being dickheads. People were definitely being
Yeah,
dickheads.
they were being Islamophobic.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was it. I think that was the only. Yeah,
yeah, we
upset
didn't-
him. They called him ISIS and stuff like that.
Yeah, just little jabs like that.
We didn't do anything
They
like
called him a
that.
filthy terrorist. No, I don't think anybody called him that.
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
No.
I'm not saying you did. I think what you did is funny. I don't think it was hateful. I think it was just ridiculous. I think all religions are fair game to poke fun at. You know how many times I've poked fun at the Christian church and nobody gives a fuck? It's PC to make fun of the Christian
Right.
church.
That is true.
And it just makes sense to spread around a little bit of that comedy venom.
Yeah. I mean, in Borat, I remember when Borat, he went to he talked in tongues and asked for Pamela Anderson in front of like 500 people at a church. That was pretty classic.
You know how anti-Semitic that movie is? But he's a Jew.
He's a Jew. He can
and
do
he
it.
has a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
think what
I
I'm
mean-
saying is you're doing God's work, and I'm saying you need to take it to the next level.
Well, I just posted a photo today just to see what would happen, and everyone
going crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. I had to do some damage control.
It's on your Patreon.
No, I put it actually out on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube community tab. YouTube's community tab is where I'm getting a lot of the.
Wow. The hate.
Yeah, I would
Muslim
say
men?
yeah, it's all Muslim. I know a few Muslim women too.
It was just like this is completely.
but I think
well, I don't think Muslim women is your target demo either
Well,
way.
I mean,
buddy.
but they're subscribers, and I think
They're
like
not Patreon
looking
payers,
at the
though, and that's what
photo,
turns the lights on.
but looking at the photo without any context of what the video is actually about,
Right.
I think people will find we're actually making more fun of Americans in that video.
it's Americans that you're making fun of.
No, I
they're
mean
easy
we
to make fun of.
I
too.
mean we are. I mean, you know, a lot of the guys there thought we were actually selling our wives. Like, no, man, you can't do this. This is wrong.
Can't sell
Like,
your wives?
You can't sell your. Yeah, we were like, hey, you like what you see? You want to buy our? As a joke. I mean, we're not.
It's funny that
We were promoting polygamy. That's what the.
and what a noble cause that is.
You know.
So when is our nice little group video coming out? Because Lorenzo and I, we
That's
filmed
right.
2 videos. I filmed 2 videos for his channel while I was in Austin, Texas. On top of filming 2 videos for our channel with Leo.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So that video, that's right. We brought the wheel, the giant wheel.
Yeah, we brought a game show style wheel. We were dressed like riverboat New Orleans style circus barkers with the top hats and canes and vests and whatnot. And the wheel had things like show your ass, touch Danny's dick, shake your titties, things like that.
Did it ever land on touchdown?
I
Basically,
made
the
that one
best
up.
of the Nerd Baller TV challenges all on one wheel, essentially.
Yeah. No, the touch Danny's dick, that
Well, we
didn't
need
make
a-
it past the cutting room floor out onto the street.
You were hoping that would be on. Oh, gotcha.
Was out. And then we also did some kind of thing in a rape van, which I was alluding to, where the girl had her shirt out, or tits out, rather. And I got raped by a bear on that one.
Spoiler alert.
I was
yes.
hammered for the entire video shoot.
Yeah,
There's
Danny gives away spoilers.
I don't care. I'm just joking.
Well, I got raped by a bear. That's just a fucking promo, dude. Everybody's gonna want to tune in.
That
for
is
that.
true. I actually seen that cut, and it's pretty funny.
Did I sell it?
Yeah. The blood on the door. Yeah, really.
Well, he wasn't using lube, so there was plenty of
Oh,
that.
yeah,
plenty
yeah.
of blood.
That was.
yeah, there was blood
Bears?
everywhere.
Terrible.
They don't know about water soluble stuff.
Yeah, I actually kept that costume for way too long. I ended up having to pay like $600. So
You're just too lazy to take it back to the
yeah,
costume
I was too lazy
Well,
to
he's
take it
rolling
back.
dough. He makes 20 grand a month on his YouTube, and he makes another 38 grand a year
I'd
on
like
properties.
just to point out though, I do reinvest about 90% of my money back into content.
Nice.
So I'm not like have like 100,000 in my bank just chilling.
You hear that, Internal
Why are
Revenue
you-
Service?
Why are you-
90%.
Stop putting this
Wink,
shit
wink.
out in the unit. Stop telling everybody. I said no numbers, you asshole.
I'd like to defy people.
I mean,
You know that.
if you look at the amount of Patreons, you can kind of do the math. But people don't also realize there's a lot of $1 tiers from people. Anyway,
Back in the day.
Yeah. So
So what he's saying is the figure's closer to 29 grand. a month. Is that what you're saying?
Should I start my Patreon at a little higher than 1?
I'm actually increasing my price next month.
Really?
Yeah, I'm jumping it up to 10.
Thank
So-
you for the people who subscribe to my Patreon too. I appreciate you, motherfuckers.
Dude, I got
That's
some
all that keeps me in the
people,
game.
Yeah, dude, a couple of your fans, they're like, dude, I'm a Patreon in Vegas. I met you. I found you from Danny Mullen. Like
Wow.
diehard Patreon like subscribers. Like,
sick.
dude, I found you from Danny Mullen.
Dude, that's what Lorenzo did. Lorenzo did the perfect thing for somebody doing a collaboration to do. He came in, he didn't half-ass it, he wasn't on his phone. Like, when can I get out of here? I got to go meet up with something or fuck a chick after this. He came in, he fucking committed, he was improving in the bits.
Right.
Which I'm talking about the police car incident. Then in that STD clinic, what did you do? You fucking stayed in there with the lesbian chick and the black dude after I
Got the
pissed
STD
both of them
test.
off.
I got
so
the
much.
STD test.
He got
the
an
fucking
STD
test, and
and
it came out good.
Well, no,
It didn't come out
So
clean.
I have the results. They're on my phone. I actually haven't looked at them yet, though.
That's probably
Oh,
wise.
wait, we should look at it on the right now.
Priscilla's heart just dropped. She's like, oh, fuck, this guy's not clean. I sucked him off in the van on the way from the airport. I'm sorry, Priscilla. I didn't mean to say that, Priscilla.
Shit, Danny.
Fuck, I don't know.
It wasn't a van.
It's late.
It
It's
was an
late. The
Uber.
sun's down. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm sorry.
Fucking sick bastard.
Priscilla, do you accept my apology? She just
Yeah,
nodded
she does.
yes.
She
She just
said
nodded
yes.
yes. Okay, that's good. That's good.
But yeah, no, I haven't checked the results. But it's one of those things. If I'm not showing any symptoms, then why even check? I'm
Yeah,
pretty
but
sure.
they-
Don't take his word, okay, Priscilla? Don't take his word.
I mean, I probably should actually
silent
check it
killer.
though,
Syphilis is a
eventually.
silent killer. Which one's the silent killer? Is it syphilis?
Syphilis could definitely be seen as a silent killer. Do you
Yeah,
know
you
how
don't-
syphilis works?
No.
No, I know you lose your mind eventually. I know Columbus and Al Capone.
Columbus. It's got to be a matter of conjecture whether or not Columbus had syphilis, right? I mean, how can you prove that?
I believe they did have some document that said he had syphilis.
Where did
This
they
is how
post that
syphilis
at?
works. You get a painless sore on your penis. That's the first symptom.
Don't have
And
that.
people let that. You're clean, Priscilla. He doesn't have the painless sore. Painless sore is the first symptom, and it goes away. So that's why people don't freak out and don't get treated. Then, some period of time later, don't quote me on this and tell me I'm an idiot, guys. It might be months or it might be like a year or two. You get a horrible rash all over your body.
Right.
And then the next stage is when it attacks your nervous system, and I think it just kills you.
Well, yeah. Then
Jesus
first you
Christ.
lose your mind, and then it kills you. Yeah.
Really, mentally, like
Mentally,
you're
you just completely lose
yeah.
your mind.
I don't have any.
It's
of
been a while since my community college sexual education
Insanity,
class, so
yeah.
don't quote me on any of these facts I'm throwing out.
that. ARC.
Yeah.
Sierra College.
Oh, Sierra. Oh,
Grew up in
There you
Sacramento,
go.
too.
916.
That's how Nerdballer and I got to know each other. Hey, are you from Sacramento? Yes, Priscilla, come here. Come here, give me a hug. I take back everything I said about your ASMR career and you having sex with Lorenzo. Where are you from in Sac?
I'm from Rancho Cordova.
Yeah.
Not real sad.
Not real sad.
Bunch of fucking hicks.
I still have mixed feelings about the ASMR thing, but I like you a lot because of Sac.
hicks.
Oh yeah. We'll get some Christmas stuff going on this Christmas. We'll film something because that's when we both go to Sac for Christmas.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'll be in Sac for Christmas.
What do you think
That's right.
about having a couple drinks, going and find some eligible ladies at the Folsom bars?
I like it.
Maybe doing a pig roast.
Yeah.
You like pig roast?
Yeah, I love pig roast.
Have you ever
and-
been involved with one?
No, but it's on the bucket list.
You know what a pig roast is, Leo?
It's probably a fucked up Eiffel Tower.
It's an Eiffel Tower without the.
I was gonna make
the
a
top
Paris joke, but yeah. there you
Yeah,
go.
Danny really likes having sex with women while their men are in the same room for some reason.
You got to have a witness, otherwise it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Doesn't
You
have-
can't
No,
brag
you know.
unless somebody else saw you do it.
He would like to do it, but if you have a bigger than average cock, he will talk about it a lot and it might even make him feel strange in the room.
You know, people put on Spanx to hide their stomachs. I need to invent Spanx for guys during threesomes that squeezes their cock down to make it look smaller.
Oh yeah,
That's an invention I'm going to work on.
genius.
It's like, with,
Hey,
yeah,
bro, put this on.
yeah, totally. Because chicks wear Spanx out to bars, and it makes it look like they're actually in shape, even though they're fat slobs who don't
Yeah.
get out of their chair all day. I need to have that for double teams.
Yeah.
Well, I would make you wear one of those, absolutely, Leo, if you and I
Okay,
were
well,
involved with the same lady.
you
Would you
saw
do
it.
that for me?
Yeah, buddy, I would. I'd put
Wait,
on
have you
those.
guys had a threesome?
No,
Of course.
No, we haven't.
I made that up. We have.
He saw my penis for the first time in Arizona, and he was very excited.
Is that on
He's
Patreon?
very excited. He showed it to me in a river. Or I was in the river, he was on the bank.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound good. It sounds like I just dog paddled in from some recreation out in the middle of the... And you were like, hey, daddy. Not cool. Not cool. All right, guys. I'm losing steam. I say we end this.
All right, let's do it. Lorenzo, you're the man.
No, yeah, guys.
Thank you for being
Thanks for
Nerdballer TV is his YouTube
Having
channel.
Nerdballer TV.
We're still working on getting his Instagram back. It'll happen, though. But Nerdballer is a great friend of the channel. And the
Yes.
lovely Priscilla.
Thank you.
Can I tell them to masturbate to your videos?
Jesus.
Just go.
Danny,
What's your
Danny,
YouTube
you don't need
channel,
to do that.
Priscilla?
They're going to do it anyway.
What's that? Priscilla Mim?
Moon.
Oh, I thought you'd already adopted a Korean last name. I was saying she's taking it way too far. Priscilla Moon, guys, get the lube ready because it's going to be a long night.
You sick fuck.
The hot sauce.
I just undid my mic. That's a good cue. We're done. All right, guys. Thank you.